Think you know the Caribbean? Think again. These 10 islands are packed with surprises. Most people just picture white sand and blue water, but that's like saying a car is just 4 wheels. The real story is bigger, crazier, more interesting. Underwater museums, revolutionary histories that change the world, cultures that explode into the streets with music and color. I wanted to find out what makes each place truly unique, so I did something insane. We're exploring 10 incredible islands to reveal their secrets. This is a massive countdown from 10 to 1. Quick cultural bites, insane history highlights, fun facts you can tell your friends to sound smart. We're not just looking at beaches, we're diving deep into what makes each island tick. Birthplace of reggae music, home of the world's most famous spice. I've spent tons of time digging up the most fascinating details. You're not getting a travel guide. You're getting the ultimate Caribbean cheat sheet. Get ready to see sides of these islands you never knew existed. We're making this super fast-paced, an 8-minute YouTube countdown, packed with tight facts and non-stop action. No fluff, no wasted time. Just pure, awesome info delivered fast. Ancient pirates, modern-day music legends. We're starting the countdown right now with our number 10 spot. Stick around, our number 1 island is a game changer. Let's go. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is the insane twin island nation of Antigua and Barbuda. The craziest fact about this place, they claim to have 365 beaches, literally one for every single day of the year. Imagine waking up every morning and picking a brand new beach to explore. That's a challenge I would totally accept. But it's not just about the sand. This place is dripping with history. For centuries, it was a major strategic hub for the British Navy. You can still see the evidence today at Nelson's Dockyard, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the only continuously working Georgian-era dockyard in the world. Horatio Nelson was stationed here in the 1780s. The sailing culture here is no joke. Antigua Sailing Week draws thousands, plus ridiculous super yachts. And it's not all old school, pure Caribbean energy. Carnival, late July to early August, celebrates emancipation with color, soca, and incredible costumes. History next to a modern, insane party culture, the perfect blend of heritage, beaches, and non-stop fun. An epic start to our list. Coming in at number 9, we have Grenada. And this island smells incredible, seriously. It's nicknamed the Spice Isle for a reason, a top exporter of nutmeg and mace. You can literally smell the spices wafting through the air. Imagine your country smelling like cinnamon and cloves. It's wild. History of survival. From the indigenous Carib Kalinago to fierce French and British struggles over the spice trade, forts etched into the landscape overlook St. George's with insane panoramic views. And then, an underwater art museum. You snorkel or dive to see dozens of installations, including a circle of life-size children that's now a thriving artificial reef. One of the coolest sights I've ever seen. Beyond spices and sculptures, lush rainforests, swimmable waterfalls like Concord and Annandale, and Grand Etang Lake in an extinct volcano. Raw and sensory, the smell of nutmeg, sculptures under waves. Grenada sticks with you. Onward. At number 8, St. Lucia, a fantasy made real. The pitons rise from the sea, so iconic they're a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You can even hike them. Brutal climb, legendary views, a tug-of-war history, French and British switching control 14 times, the Helen of the West Indies. Official language, English, but most speak a French-based Creole, volcanic at heart, sulfur springs, steaming vents, bubbling mud, smells like rotten eggs, feels like 10 years younger. Add music festivals and Creole rhythm, volcanic energy everywhere. Number 7, Barbados, sometimes called Little England for its colonial roots and Bridgetown UNESCO core. Cricket culture and rum is lifeblood, birthplace of rum, with Mount Gay dating to 1703, 1,500+ rum shops, community hubs where talk and dominoes flow. Crop over grew from sugarcane harvest to a massive festival. Feathers, soca, pure joy. And yes, Rihanna's home base and heartbeat. Let's level up. Number 6, Trinidad and Tobago. Two islands, two worlds. Trinidad is the powerhouse. Oil and natural gas. Bustling, industrial. Home to the greatest show on earth. Carnival. Soca. Incredible costumes and non-stop street parties. Birthplace of the steel pan. On the only acoustic instrument invented in the 20th century. Utterly mesmerizing. A melting pot you can taste in street food. Doubles and roti. Then Tobago. Chilled eco-paradise with the Western Hemisphere's oldest protected rainforest. Sea turtles nest on empty beaches, a humbling sight. Cracking the top 5. The Bahamas, 700+ islands, 2,000 Ks across 100,000 square miles. Once home to the Lucayan Taino, a people tragically wiped out within decades. Then a pirate haven. Shallow banks and hidden coves. Nassau, the Republic of Pirates. Today a tourism giant, but the magic is in the out islands. Eleuthera's pink sands, Exuma's swimming pigs. Yes, they really swim. Andros holds one of the world's great barrier reefs. Swim with nurse sharks, then drop into bottomless blue holes. Water so clear you see the seabed from the sky. Number 4. Puerto Rico, a vibrant, complicated U.S. territory with a spirit all its own. Culture woven from Taino roots, 4 centuries of Spain, and powerful African heritage. Old San Juan, colorful streets guarded by colossal forts, masterpieces of military engineering. Nature shocks. El Yunque, the only tropical rainforest in the U.S. system. Hike, swim, and hear the coqui sing. Bioluminescent bays turn paddles into comets. Pure magic. History, complexity, and joy, all beating in one heart. Number 3. Cuba, the island that time bent, not broke. A rolling museum of classic American cars, kept alive by ingenuity. Revolution saturates the visuals. Che, Bay of Pigs, the missile crisis. Birthplace of Son Cubano, Mambo, Cha-Cha-Cha. Music is daily life. Beyond Havana, colonial perfection, surreal limestone valleys, and hand-rolled cigar tradition. A culture defined by identity, pride, and resilience. On to our runner-up. Our runner-up, at number 2, Jamaica. Birthplace of reggae, a global movement of peace and protest. Bob Marley's message reached every corner. His presence felt across the island, from murals to the Kingston Museum, spiritual home of Rastafari, influencing music and social justice. A history of resistance. Maroons fought the British and won autonomy before emancipation. A sprinting superpower. Legends like Usain Bolt. Jerk, spicy, smoky, unbelievably delicious. Blue Mountain Coffee, among the world's most coveted. From laid-back beaches to buzzing dance halls, Jamaica is extremes, beauty, and lasting cultural impact. And number 1, the Dominican Republic, where the New World story begins. First cathedral, first university, first hospital, the first European-built city in the Americas. Walk 5 centuries of history in the Zona Colonial. Here the Taino first encountered Columbus, a pivotal, complex moment. Home of merengue and bachata, sensual, energetic rhythms that conquered the world. Baseball is life, producing legends like Pedro Martinez and David Ortiz. The passion is electric. Scale and diversity. World-class beaches, highest Caribbean peak, deserts, rainforest, waterfalls, everything in one island. From defining history to irresistible music and wild nature, the most complete Caribbean experience. The Alpha and the Omega. Outro, and that's a wrap. 10 islands, 10 incredible stories, packed into one insane countdown. From 365 beaches in Antigua to the revolutionary heart of Cuba, ending with the historical powerhouse, the Dominican Republic. Each island has a unique vibe, a crazy history, and a culture far beyond beaches and resorts. It's music, food, people, and stories of survival and celebration. We've only scratched the surface. Which island surprised you most? Cuba frozen in time, or Grenada's underwater museum? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this wild ride, destroy that like button, subscribe to Global Travel, and turn on notifications. We put a ton of work into these. Your support means the world. Next up, a deep dive into the most delicious topic imaginable, Caribbean foods you must try. Jerk chicken, mofongo, doubles, roti, conch fritters, patties, and so much more. You will be hungry. It's going to be epic. I'll see you in the next one.